Hey everyone, thank you so much for being here today. My name is Denise. I'm also known as Hey Wig Sister on Instagram and Facebook. Today I'm here to bring you a wig review in partnership with Nell's Wigs. This is SASHA by Nell's Wigs. It is a budget-friendly, heat-friendly synthetic. It only comes in this one color. It's under $80. If you'd like to know more about SASHA, then stick around. Second wig I've reviewed from Nell's Wigs, and when I reviewed the first one, I heard from so many of you who tried her wigs and love them. Now, Nell's Wigs is located out of, I believe, Utah, and she carries budget-friendly synthetics. So if you're looking for a budget-friendly synthetic, you really should check out Nell's Wigs. I will link this piece in the description because I really think she has some adorable styles. Now, this one is called SASHA. This one has a right going to the left side part. It is a deep side part. This one has lace that you need to cut. I did film a short segment showing you what that lace looked like. I will tack that on the end of this video. I also have a video where I show you how to cut lace on a wig, and I'll make sure that is linked in the description as well. In case you've never had to cut lace on a wig, I'll guide you through that. But definitely, this one has some fun features. A beautiful wave pattern, as you can see right here. A great kind of user-friendly length. I do think that sometimes when you're new to wigs, the shorter pieces are a little bit easier to learn how to care for, and they won't tangle quite as much, but she does carry all different kinds of lengths. Personally, for me, I love this length. Let's take a look at it from all sides. Now, because this is budget friendly, these fibers feel just a little bit kind of thicker and a little bit stiffer than some of the more expensive ready-to-wear synthetic wigs. That is not a comment whether it's good or bad. It's just something for context, because I know a lot of you guys who watch my videos are familiar with the major name brand ready-to-wear wigs like John Renault and Gabor and Estetica and Ellen Villa. And so I wanted to give you a little bit of context around how these are different. Please keep in mind, if you're used to the high-end $300, $400 synthetic wigs, then you really can't expect these under $80 wigs, some of them are under $70, to really be exactly the same. Another thing, the lace on this is very extended. It goes all the way down beyond the ears. Now, this wig runs huge on me, and so I personally, to wear this every day, I would need to cut the lace around the ears back even more. So I would need to take some of the hair with it and get rid of some of that lace, because right now I'm having to sort of tuck it behind my ear, but it is resting on my ear. So if you have a petite head, this wig is going to be huge on you. I have it cinched all the way in as tight as I can get it, and it's still big on me. And I have a wig grip on. I think the wig grip will hold it on, but it's definitely feeling big. There's lots and lots of stretch, lots of extra room in this cap. I would absolutely 100% call this a big head friendly wig. If you typically have large head measurements and you struggle to find wigs that fit you, I think some of Nell's wigs might be a good one to try, because they, from my experience, what I've learned, they do tend to run just a little bit big. Now, like I said, I did cut the lace off of this one, so it is a lace front. So you can definitely do some off the face styling because the lace goes all the way down. Now, in order for the lace of this kind of lace, which is really soft, to lay flat, you typically have to adhere it. I couldn't style this back like this without adhering that lace. But if I were to adhere it, I could do some straight back styling because it would look like it's growing out of my scalp. Now, I can manage to keep it looking pretty natural in the front without adhering it if I'm going to wear it down. But please keep in mind, the lace on these more budget-friendly synthetics are a little bit softer, more flexible than the ready-to-wear major name brands, which can be a pro in the sense that they're really not itchy, they're super comfortable, but a con is you often have to adhere them in order for them to lay flat. Now, the part on this is an extreme right part. It is, actually, if I were to turn these ear tabs the way that they would fit me the best, you can see that is an extreme parting space. But with these kind of wigs, you can shift them a little bit to make the part go where you want it to go. Just keep in mind, if it fits you big like it fits me, you may have to cut some extra lace depending on how you're going to wear it. Let's take a look inside this cap. So it's a very narrow, curved part. There's all that lace. You can see well beyond the ear tabs. They've got their combs on either ear. And then we also have a comb in the back. We have hook adjusters, and this is all closed wefted. So that's the cap. It's relatively comfortable, even though it runs really big on me. So all I did to get it to look like this was spray a little bit of water on it to really smooth out these fibers, as they did tend to feel like they had a little bit of static going on. It's really dry here right now, so that might be part of it. And I cut the lace. That is all I did. But since this is heat friendly, you can take heat to this one if you want to straighten it out a little bit, if you want to get a little more curl, or if you need to get some lift on this one to get it more off your face, you can take a hot comb to this and just use the hot comb in the front here, and then when it cools, you can let it go and you can get a little bit more lift on it. So I just want to encourage you, especially with these budget-friendly wigs, sometimes they need a little bit of TLC and a little bit of work to make them look natural. And so don't always expect a budget-friendly synthetic to look perfect out of the box. I do think this looks pretty good though out of the box. I think the lace front is actually really quite good. The parting space could use just a little bit of makeup to make that really pop and look really natural. But overall, I don't think it's bad at all. I think for the price, this is a great wig. All right, let's talk about color. This is the only color that SASHA comes in. So if you're looking for a different color, she has tons and tons of wigs at her website. I would go check it out, see if you can find a color that you like, because her styles tend to come in one, maybe 2 or 3 colors, but not a huge color variety in each style. So this is a really interesting kind of fashion take on a gray. We have got a kind of a muted matte gray. As you can see, we'll get outside so you can see this color outside. And then the root is also gray. It's a dark gray. So oftentimes on these rooted pieces, you find like a super dark root that doesn't really complement the color always. This is a great complement to this color. You know, it doesn't necessarily look natural. It doesn't look like you grew your hair like this. But if you're looking for a fun fashion gray, this one could be really fun. You can see the root goes all the way through. So if you were to take it and pin it up, which you totally can do, that gives a nice, interesting dynamic to the front. Especially if you have darker bio hair like I do, I can take my bio hair and it will blend with this fairly well because my bio hair is actually graying and kind of ashy. Fun, fun color. All right, everybody, I'm gonna get outside so you can see this color outside. Let me know if you have any questions. And again, there's links in the description so you can check out Nell's wigs for yourself. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Friends, it's really windy out here, but we'll try to get a good outside look. Oh, you can see that rooting. This is like the 3rd time I've tried to do this. It's just way too windy, but hopefully you can still see it. Do a little turn. Okay guys. Hey guys, I just wanted you to see what this looked like out of the box. So this is out of the box. It comes with this super long lace, very long, like the longest lace I've ever seen. So you do have to cut the lace in order to wear it. And that is common. Let's fold this up just a little bit. That's common on budget-friendly synthetics like this and human hair wigs. The major name brand synthetics tend to be what's called ready to wear, and the lace comes pre-cut so that you don't have to do that. So if you purchase a wig from Nell's Wigs, then just know you're going to end up having to cut the lace. I have multiple videos where I show you how to do that. I'll make sure that at least one of them is linked in the description. And so just keep that in mind. If you don't want to have to mess around with lace, then you can go with the more expensive wigs that are on the market.